What's up, y'all? What's going on? Baby, I had a long day, a long, dramatic day. We'll talk about it in another video. How's everybody doing? I just wanted to come down here and run my mouth. What's up, Pamela and Naturally Nay? What's up, Natasha? What's going on? What's up, Kayla and Eminem? What's up, Miss Thurman? Baby, the girls are not Instagram, Twitter. What's up, Shauna? What's up, Kiara? And baby, they are fighting. What's up, Lazy Q Biscuit? Come on for catching alive. What's up, Dr. T? What's up, Montrez and Nancy and Janae and DB? Yes. What's up, Lovely Lee? What's up, Christine? Yes. What's up, Scorpio Bell? I'm waiting for a few more people to get in here. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Um, yeah, baby, baby. When I tell y'all today was a mess, a hot, 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 funky mess. Baby did it withholding funds, baby. I said, "Oh, baby, let's just go ahead and get started." Because for real, we gotta. But I got two jobs now, so girl, I have to balance my time. So we can't be on here all night, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Those who miss it, the replay will be up. And Prompt Live. What's up, Uncle Rodney and cousins? What's up, Zeta? Thank you so much for the super chat. Lord, not cousin Rodney here. Still, I would want to know who was gonna get the raptured. Wait, oh girl, Lord, not cousin Rodney here. Still, I would have known you to go get raptured up with who's that? Shadrick, Misha, and the Billy Goat. They get the Honda 07. Um, so baby Karisha. Carisha, please. Young Miami. Baby, Young Miami said, I need my man out. These bills, okay? These bills are piling up. These bills are piling up, baby. I need my man up out of jail. So the boys and girls are down, to the courthouse, sending their letter in to the judge. I'm sending you a 4-page letter, and I enclose it with a kiss. Girl, Karisha sent her 4-page letter. Stephen Hill, she sent her 4-page letter. Stevie J sent her 4-page letter. The girls and boys are sending their 4-page letters to the judge to try to get Diddy out of jail. Um, this is what Karisha had to say. So let me tell you what happened. So I was up. Well, no, I had just took a melatonin last night, and I was in bed waiting for it to kick in because I needed to be up this morning because I had some stuff I needed to go handle. And I hopped on Instagram while I'm trying to, waiting to go to sleep. Okay. And I saw that the Shade Room had posted a letter that Karisha had wrote to the judge. And they had posted it probably like 2 hours prior. And so I was going to get up and do a video. And then I was like, I've already done that before where I tried to get a video out of the way before before the pill kicked in, and it was a mess. So I was like, you going to sound a fool. Just wait until you wake up. So let me just go ahead and read what Karisha had to say. My name, I'm sorry, let me start over. Dear Your Honor, my name is Caresha Brownlee. I'm a mother, daughter, sister, and hip hop artist who has spent many years in the public eye. I want to be clear that I cannot speak on or defend anything that may have happened before I met Sean Combs. I do not condone any wrongdoing. I can only speak from my personal experience and the man I've come to know over the past 4 years. For 3 of those years, I was in a public relationship with Sean, and during that time, Karisha, you're already lying. Girl. I guess it depends on how, I mean, I guess in a way she's not, because I guess it depends on how you define a relationship, because a relationship can be pretty much anything. But girl, were you really in a public relationship with Diddy? What girl was Carisha Brownlee? Was Carisha Brownlee in a public relationship with Sean Combs? Because I always thought that they were just having fun. You know, a city girl having fun with a bad boy. They were in a public relationship. I remember saying I know Karisha was getting caught up because I remember when um Diddy came out and basically I think he checked DJ Academics and I was like, oh girl, Karisha's starting to get into her feels, baby, about the bad boy. Anyways, so she says I for three of those years I was in a public relationship with Sean. And during that time I witnessed and came to know a different person than the one often portrayed. Behind the scenes, he was a loving, genuine, supportive, and always he was loving, genuine, supportive, and always encouraging. Okay. He motivated me, believed in me, and helped me grow both personally and professionally. I'm writing this letter because I believe it's important for the court to know the side of Sean that isn't always seen or spoken about. The man who poured into others, who gave opportunities and led by example, and who loved deeply. He helped shape me both professionally and personally. He believed in me, pushed me to grow, and taught me how to be a better businesswoman. He helped me find balance between chasing my dreams and being present for my family because that's what he did. No matter how busy he was, he never missed holidays or special moments with his family. One of my most meaningful memories was when he took me to my first Met Gala. Girl, I ain't gonna, girl. It just wasn't about the event, it was about what it represented. Sean has always made it a priority to open doors for black people, to make sure we are seen. Girl, not her pull, girl, not her pulling the black card, baby. When I tell baby, y'all will pull the black card in the heartbeat, yeah. I guess anything to get your man out of jail, baby. Karisha said, baby, come home to me. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? I really want to. Okay, girl, come on to me. I think I missed that whole song, girl. Y'all know what I'm trying to sing. Um, that night reminded me of what that night reminded me that we belong in every room, at every table, in every conversation. He's constantly encouraged me and so many others to dream bigger, walk in confidence, and never shrink who you are to make others comfortable. He also gave me a voice by providing me a platform on his network to speak for the culture and connect with people in a way that was real and authentic. That opportunity changed the direction of my career and showed me the impact one person can have when they choose to uplift others. Beyond all of that, I've seen him give back to his community over and over again. In 2022, we fed the homeless together on Thanksgiving, but that was just one example. Baby, people feed the homeless all the time and go home and be hell on wheels. I'm sure that him and Cassie probably did a couple of things together too, but we also know he went back and bashed Cassie upside her head. You can feed the homeless and go home and knock your girlfriend around. Hold on. There were so many moments where he gave quietly, privately, without cameras, because his heart genuinely wanted to help. I've also witnessed him doing real inner work. He made the choice to check himself into anger management, start therapy, and commit to physical healing through therapy. That takes strength, humility, and self awareness. He didn't do it for show. He did it because he wanted to grow and become a better person. Did he do that? So many people will leave, the rest of us to swing as long as they get what they want. It's disturbing. Thank you, Val H. Did he do that after that video leaked of him beating Cassie ass in that hotel hallway? Or did he start this when y'all got into a relationship? Did he start the therapy and the anger management and all of that after CNN leaked that video of him knocking Cassie's head between a washer and a dryer? Or did he do that before the video leaked? I don't know. In my personal experience, Sean is not a danger or threat to the community. No, Karisha, he might not be a threat to you. You may feel he's not a threat to you. He is a man of God. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what type of God. I'll be so confused. You know what? This is I'm all. I don't want to start being all over the place, but I get so confused because y'all be like all y'all serve the same God, right? So when I hear like Chucky Kirk, he serves the same God, and then when I hear the black people who they, you know, don't want to say anything, negative about Chucky Kirk because they serve the same God, and then Diddy serves the same God. Like y'all all serving the same God, but girl, y'all all move in different ways, and it is so weird to me. You serve the same God that Charlie Kirk served. Charlie Kirk served the same God. I call him Chucky Kirk. I call him Chucky Kirk. Okay, I call him Chucky Kirk. Girl, all y'all serve the same God, and I just be so confused because how do y'all all serve the same God, but y'all all move like like crazy? He's a man of God. Someone who uplifts, supports, and inspires those around him to be better mentally, physically, and spiritually. But more than anything, he's a father, and his kids are the ones who look up to him the most. They need him. His presence, love, and guidance matter deeply in their lives. I truly believe that he belongs at home with his family, the people who mean the most to him, and who continue to be the greatest source of purpose and strength. Now, this is what took me out, bitch. Bitch, this is what took me all the way out. This one line right here, girl, seal the deal for me. Baby, when Caresha Brownlee wrote to the judge, she put judge, dot, dot, that's a good man. I said, bitch, thank you, Caresha Brownlee. Karisha said, Judge, that's a good man. Thank you, girl, Caresha Brownlee. I said, bitch, bitch, bitch. Let me say something. Running late, but I'm here now. Hey, Sybil, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. You know, it is what it is. I'm gonna say something. We just talking tonight. We just talking. I saw some people saying, I feel we all feel how we feel, right? You feel how you feel. I feel how I feel. What I say is not the gospel. What you say is not necessarily the gospel, right? Um, but I do think it's, when I see people say, okay, well, that's her experience with him. I don't understand how you could be with someone and you have all of these people who took the stand and said these horrible things about this man. And the thing is, you have people who didn't even take the stand who also said horrible things about Diddy. And somehow people feel like because Karisha didn't experience what they experienced, then somehow I guess that makes her being with him okay. If she wants to be with a nigga, she gonna be with a nigga clearly. But I think it's weird, like how, like on some real shit. How could you lay beside a nigga? How could you lay under a nigga, open up your legs, let this nigga crawl on top of you, stick his penis inside of you, and girl, you have heard the stories, you have seen the things that he has done. I think that is absolutely insane to me. I do. I do. I think that is insane. You have everybody from Al B. Sure to the Vibe editor to Capricorn, Kid Cudi, Cassie, Don, Aubrey, Q, from just all these people. Like the list goes on and 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 on. The list goes on and on. And they have these stories, and you say because that was not your experience, which, okay, that wasn't Karisha's experience. Karisha is saying whatever they experienced from him, that's not what I experienced dealing with him. And if that's what Karisha says, then I'm going to say I believe it. But how can you then still even want to be with a man and you've heard all of these people say these horrific things about him and what he's done to them? I just think it sounds crazy. But I also have to remind myself too. I don't know how to say this without just saying it. I also have to remind myself sometimes you have to think about the people who you're talking about. So it doesn't make sense to try to make it make sense. It's not like we're talking about like a Michelle Obama. You see what I'm saying? Even like a young Michelle Obama. Like we're not talking about like a woman who, we're talking about Karisha, who like to get flued out. You know? And that's like no shade. It's really not. Like I have to remind myself sometimes like that's who, like we're talking about like, we're talking about Karisha. But we're not talking about the girl, the other girl. I mean, hopefully Karisha gets whatever she wants. You know? She's standing up for her man. Stand by your man. She's standing by her man. And that's what it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on, y'all. Baby, listen, I'm gonna do another video about this because I want to include the videos that Cardi posted, but she deleted. But of course, everybody already got it. Girl, can I say something? Let me tell this, especially the celebrities, not us, the celebrities, the bona fide celebrities, not like, I don't know, not like some Z-list celebrity. I'm talking about the bona fide celebrities who think they can post something and delete it. Girl, y'all might as well just keep it up because you deleting it not gonna change the fact that, girl, everybody already got the screenshot, everybody already screen recorded. You see what I'm saying? So when you go and post something and then delete it, it doesn't matter at that point because everybody already got what they need to get. like, like, girl, why are we deleting it? It's not like me and you who might post something and be like, girl, let me delete this bullshit. What's up, James? Shout out to Spilling Boy TV. It's kind of like, what's the point? Like, I don't know. I just think it's weird. You already posted it, Cardi. We already saw it. and a motherfucker like me, definitely, girl, gonna have the screenshots. Okay? Anyways, so Karisha and JT are going at it online. The shit's starting to hit the fan, y'all. It's about to get real dirty. And Tasha K done got involved too, so y'all know. Okay? Bitch, baby, Tasha K done got involved too. So y'all already know shit about to hit the fan. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. This is the thing, okay? Tasha K has what, 1 million? Let's see how many subscribers Tasha K got. Tasha K got 1.32 million subscribers, okay? Does she still post? Or did she post on her website? I think she has a website, right? She posts on her website, right? It looks like it. Anyways, so the point I'm trying to make is Tasha K got a hold to the story. And Tasha K has a very big platform. So the shit is about to hit the fan. You see what I'm saying? So what's happening is this. I've been told y'all about what I heard. Okay? I ain't in it. I ain't got shit to do with it. Let me be very clear. I was not there. I don't know nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Let me be very clear. But I saw this story some months ago about Stefan Diggs and this guy named Chris Blake Griffith. Now, this is the thing, right? Because I saw some people saying, oh, why is he waiting now to come out with the story? Well, actually, he's not waiting until now to come out with the story. Why is he waiting now that Stefan is with Cardi? Well, actually, he's not waiting since that Stefan is with Cardi. He's been saying this. But the thing is, Stefan Diggs was at least not a celebrity. Stefan Diggs was an NFL player, but he was not considered a celebrity. Stefan Diggs could probably walk anywhere. And for the most part, if you didn't really watch football, you probably wouldn't know who he was. Chris Blake Griffith is not a celebrity. So, of course, sometimes when it's not celebrity related, the story may not get a lot of traction. Sometimes the stories do, sometimes they don't. But if it's not like a big celebrity, people probably might keep on going. It just really depends. So he came out and long story short, he said that Stefan allegedly drugged him and tried to sleep with him. And then he managed to escape. And then his family members are his circle, his clique, went to his apartment complex one day and basically beat his ass and stole his jewelry. That's pretty much the long story short. And so now he did a complete interview with Tasha K. So I'm assuming he just did the interview. So he did an interview with Tasha K. So now, of course, because it's Tasha K, the story is starting to gain traction. So a clip from the interview is on Twitter. It's like a three. And I'm not playing the clip. Okay. He's telling the story of what he claims happened. He said that, again, this is just a short version. He took what he thought was some candy from Stefan. He said that it was ecstasy. And he said he started to feel all the feels that ecstasy gives you, right? Sexually stimulated, skin tingly, right? They get back to the house, and he said Stefan was like, it's a bunch of bitches at the house. And he said he knew that was true because it was a lot of girls at the house before they left. I think they had went to the strip club or the club or something, and they went back to his house. He said it was a whole bunch of Spanish girls. Stefan got a type. No tea, no shade. But if y'all go look at them girls that everybody all those girls Stefan having babies with, they all they all run the same circles, if you get what I'm trying to say. Stefan definitely has a type. He says that Stefan pulled out his dick and started basically playing with his dick in front of him. And he said he tried to play it off like, damn, man, like you can't wait till you get into the house. I said, girl, I'm just telling you what he said. I'm giving y'all the short version of the clip that I saw what he was telling Tasha K. Okay? Now I'm not, like I said, I'm not playing on Tasha K clip. Y'all gonna have to go listen to for your goddamn self. Okay? Just get my whole goddamn show demonetized. So we're not gonna play no Tasha K clip, but I'm just gonna tell y'all the short version. I'm just gonna tell you what I remember. And so he says that Stefan pulled his dick out. Young Miami used to date Stefan too. I wonder if she was a supplier for the pink powder. Thank you. And that's another thing too. Stefan was also linked to Young Miami. Just because they're linked or just because the blogs report it doesn't mean that it's true. But I did see at one point they said that Stefan and Young Miami were, I guess, talking. But I don't know if that was true or not. So he said Stefan pulled his dick out and basically started jacking his dick off. And he's like, hey, man, like, what's going on? Like, we about to be in the house. You can't wait to do that until you get in the house. So he says they get out of the car and Stefan has his arm around him and he whispers in his ear, come meet me in my bedroom. And he said he stuck his tongue in his ear. Now, that's what Blake said Stefan did. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. Okay, be very clear. I wasn't there. Okay, I was not there. So he said they got into the house and he said he went to the bathroom and he was discombobulated. And he says he went to the bathroom. And he said, I'm sorry, let me go back 5 seconds. He says they got into the house, they went upstairs, Stefan went left, he went right. And he went to the restroom and he was in the restroom like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I gotta get up out of this house. And then he says he left the bedroom, and I think that's on the clip. I mean, not left the bedroom. I just thought like he left the bathroom. And I think he managed to get out of the house. So that's what he said. Okay. So JT, she, of course, saw the clip and she put, this is fucking nuts and sad. Gay men should be protected. I feel like this isn't being taken seriously enough. Now, for those who don't know, they say Cardi dissed JT on her album. Now, I don't know how the JT Cardi beef got started. I don't know if Cardi started it and she said, I'm going to finish it. I don't know if JT started it and then Cardi swung back. But basically, Cardi dissed JT on her album. I don't know the starting point again. So then Cardi came back. Hold up. Oh, sorry. I have it right. I had it right here. Then Cardi came back and then she put, I want justice for them babies. Your man make you abort every time. Ask what he told me about how he felt when you wanted to see Brit in that courtroom and she didn't show up, or do I need to play the audio? And don't let me say what he was saying about Rock Nation, just ungrateful. And then she posted some screenshots. And I don't understand the screenshots, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted, I'm gonna make another video and put this because I don't understand. I read these screenshots, I was like, I don't know what Cardi's talking about. And then JT came back and said Cardi B father a gay man, not because of how he dressed. I'm sorry. Somebody said to JT, I hate that when men alleges assault it never get taken seriously. I'm glad you're speaking up. See, this is the thing. JT, girl, Cardi B baby father a gay man, not because of how he dressed or expressed himself, but because Chris said it out of his mouth. Justice for Chris, I stand with the gays. Girl, this is the thing. And let me just say this. In 2025, even though we know that gay people exist, and sometimes I might do it, whenever you're telling a story, it sometimes adds a little bit more salaciousness to the story when you're like, oh, he a man tried to do so and so. But JT, like, girl, you can't like, I don't know, like, I don't know why I feel some type of way. Girl, I might be a little sensitive. First of all, Chris, thank you. I was about to say that. First of all, from what I understand, Chris said he's not gay. Now I don't know if Chris gay or not, but from what I understand from the beginning of when I first saw this story, Chris said he wasn't gay. I think he's saying that Stefan likes to sleep with men. I'll say that because I don't know what Stefan identifies as. But instead of you, what I'm trying to say about JT is this. Instead of JT focusing on what Chris said that Stefan allegedly did to him, girl, you're more focused on